Hello and welcome back, beautiful Capricorns. Capricorn, let's get to the ancestors and see what your ancestors want you to know, what will benefit you at this time. Capricorn, oh, guidance for your challenges. You've got some challenges here. You could have challenges with your friends. Keep hopeful. Guidance is here again. Like some of you could be going through like a purification. This is joy, keeping your joy. Oh, jeez. Like challenging, facing your fears or challenging your fears. Maybe it's to do with your dreams. There could be some challenges here. It could be with friendships. I'm not sure. It's like there could be a certain amount of fear here. Maybe you're going through a purification. Maybe you're, I don't know, let's get into it. See what's going on. About perspective. Now there's an upheaval here. And it could be about in a division, in a commitment, or is there some sort of illusion? Let's see what's going on. Getting insight. Hmm. Someone's like in survival mode. You know what I mean? It's like there's a difference between real joy and being in survival mode. It's like survival mode is when we kick in because we're afraid, when we're afraid of maybe afraid of our dreams, afraid of our visions. It's like somebody's got to face their fears here. There's some kind of challenge. Challenge yourself to face your fears. That's what I'm being told. It's like challenging yourself, facing your fears, getting insight. Okay, let's get into this. Leaving things unfinished and starting a new life. Some might be time to go. In order to be happy, it's like, I don't know, this is a loyal heart. And it could be some kind of treasure island. It's like having, thinking of releasing something, Something seems serendipitous here. Like, keep knowing. Somebody's just like imagining something here. Some kind of higher power. So, I don't know what this is. It's like, be careful not to delude yourself about something. It's like, oh yeah, this is fated, this is destined. Hmm, I'm gonna be happy, this is my wish fulfillment. Don't understand why survival's here. I'm gonna clarify it because I'm not certain. What is this survival here? What's this survival all about? What is survival? Childhood wounds. Look, I am telling you, this is something about deep knowing, trusting your intuition. Something about someone. Careful, be careful, be careful here. I don't know if it's you or someone else. Is a self pitying energy here? Someone's in denial about something. What's going on? There's some sort of defensiveness here. Someone's getting really defensive about something. They could be playing the victim, they could be feeling sorry for themselves, crying over spilt milk. This is maybe self denial, or someone's in a state of denial. They think, uh, holy God. Something is an illusion here. It is. Hang on. I'm trying to dissect this. It's like it's a self delusion and self sabotage. Someone is in heavy, I'm the victim, feel sorry for me, oh my God, this has happened to me, this has happened to me. This is self denial. This is self sabotage, like making something worse out than what it really is. What the hell? This- Some sort of challenge, or we got a masculine here who's playing the victim. We have a masculine energy who is, I don't know. They're thinking something could be Treasure Island. This is perfect. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to walk away. They're running. They're running. They are running. They are running. This is a runner. Instead of like, I don't know what they're running from, their own fears? Are they running from their own selves? Are they running from the truth? They're in denial about something? They're playing the victim. Feeling sorry for themselves, thinking like, a new opportunity is going to change everything. This is a person who's like, I'm going to go out and have fun. I'm going to find the love of my life. I've been betrayed. I'm going to find the next opportunity. Someone needs to get enlightenment. Someone is very insecure. And it's almost like they think by finding another lover or something like that, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to improve my life. I'm going to, they're in denial, self denial. This is self denial. Like someone is sabotaging their relationships and they're running from them. They are running from person to person, trying to find Treasure Island, trying to find the right person or the right. I'm not sure there is a right person. I'm just saying, like, this is like the elusive search of someone's living in their mind. They're living in a dream state or a fantasy. This could be Fantasy Island. You know what I mean? It's like I'm going to find my dream person. I'm not saying nobody's not going to find their dream person, but this is a runner. They are running from themselves. They're like, I'm going to get someone better. I'm going to get I deserve this, I deserve that, and everybody deserves happiness, but this person is running from themselves. They are never going to find true happiness until they stop running from themselves. This is self delusion, self denial. Thinking, well, yeah, like everybody got to make them happy, or that I've found my happiness, I found my happiness, I found my joy. It's like, this is weird. Somebody needs to put it, the truth is, somebody needs to do the work on themselves. Happiness is not out there. You don't like find happiness somewhere on Treasure Island. You don't find true bliss. Y- y- True happiness comes from within. This person's running from themselves, and they're thinking that everything out there, every person that they encounter, is going to be the loyal heart, is going to be the one, is going to bring them happiness. Nobody's going to bring you happiness, I'm sorry to say, unless you are happy within. It's not somebody else's job to make someone happy. It's an internal thing. If someone is thinking, oh, I found the one, this is a loyal heart, this is the one, this is the one, I found my happiness, I found my treasure island in another person, they're going, this is self denial because you're not going to find it. It's nobody's job to make someone's happy. It's our own jobs to make our own selves happy. The job doesn't belong to someone else to make us happy, but someone is in self-denial. They're like thinking, well, I just got to find the right one and I can be loyal. I got to find the right person and I'll be loyal to that person. They're running from themselves. It's like it's not somebody else's job to make someone else happy. This is weird. Hmm. It's about learning. It's about dedication. Mm. So then, what is somebody seeking perfection or what? There is no perfect person. There is no perfect partner. It's like they're running. Someone is a runner. They're a runner thinking like, I'm going to find someone better. I'm the victim. I am that person wasn't meant for me anyway. There's someone better. I'm going to find someone better. I'm going to find the perfect soulmate, the perfect person. And when I find that person, then I'll be loyal, then I'll be committed, then I'll be devoted. Bullshit. Wasting your time. It's a trick. Say, I told you. I told you. I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to get even. I'm going to find someone better than you. I'm going to find someone this, that, the other thing. I am going, when Look, man, that's. I'm just saying. Why do we always get this? Devils and angels. What are you trying to do here? I'm going to find my wish fulfillment. I'm going to look for another person. I am going to find my soulmate. I don't care if I have to travel to Treasure Island to find it. I'm going to get someone better than you, better looking than you. It's out of envy, one-upping. It's based on insecurity. Like they run. This is a runner running from the truth, running from what would have made them happy and what would have been their treasure island to, I'm going to find someone better than you. I'm going to do better than you, find someone better than you, and you're going to be so jealous. Well, it's an endless search. It's an endless search. It is a deception. Nobody compares to an empress. What did they think? See, this person is searching out there. I'm going to find someone who fulfills me. I'm going to find someone who makes me happy. I am going to find my wish fulfillment. I'm going to do better than you. I'm going to get better than you, and I deserve better than you. I deserve someone better than you, this person is thinking in their head. So I'm going to find Treasure Island out there, and I gotta go here, and I am gonna find this perfect person, even if I gotta travel the world to find them when it was sitting right in their hand. Just saying. I told you. I'm going to do better than you. I'm gonna do you one better. This person is like headed straight toward a tower. If I can't, well, this person is just running instead of doing the internal work. They are running from themselves. They're always on an outward search. I don't care how far I gotta go. I don't care where I gotta go to find this perfect person. And then meet someone and then decide this is the one. This is rushing in, rushing in, rushing in. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I found my perfect dream person. Guess what? They don't exist. I'm sorry. They don't exist. If you's out there looking for somebody to make you feel happy and content, you will be on an endless search because this person is running from themselves. They're not happy internally. And they think to fill this void, this emptiness that they have inside of them, that they can find a replacement. But until a person is content within themselves, it'll be an endless search. Because at some point, you know, the thrill of a new relationship wears off. The thrill gets boring after a while. You know what I mean? You get easily bored. You know, you rush in, you think you one up somebody who was dedicated to you, thinking you can replace an empress. I'll get someone better, I'll do someone better, I'll get one up on them. It's like, good luck to that. I mean, you might have fun uh, howling, but once reality, the fantasy leaves and the reality sets in, that's another story. That's what this masculine is doing on an endless search for happiness. And each time they think that they found it, and each time that they think that, I found the perfect person, then reality sets in. It's like you've been searching and searching and searching. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time, a waste of precious, valuable time and energy. And this person's like, I am going to find my happiness. I am going to find Treasure Island. But what they don't see is that they already had it. I don't care who they find. I don't care who they find. They're going to be void. And they don't understand that that search is an endless search because it wears off. The reality, the fantasy, that's what they're chasing, a fantasy. But reality is different than fantasy. I don't care who it is. You know, I don't care who it is. Someone is chasing a fantasy and will always be void because there isn't a perfect person out there. And because other people can't make you happy. You might be happy with certain things about someone, but true happiness is an internal journey. It truly is. If one is fulfilled within themselves, then the chances and the odds of finding that person are great. But when a person is coming from a void, I am in search because I don't want to be lonely, or I am in search because I need to have somebody and I gotta one up. I gotta do one better than my buddies. And I gotta find someone better looking or with more money or with this or with that or the other thing or someone who's like completely different that'll make everyone jealous. It's like you're wasting your time. There's always someone better looking. And there's always someone who has more money, and there's always someone looks fade. People gain weight, people can lose weight. It's an endless search. It's about being content with the things that God gives you and the people that God puts in your life. And if you're never content with what God gives you, you sure the heck ain't gonna be content with what the world offers you. I'm just saying, somebody's running from themselves in search of the perfect mate. They are wasting their time because it doesn't exist. Like I said, if someone can't appreciate and respect a gift that God gives and cross paths with and put in your life, they sure ain't gonna appreciate anything the world has to offer. And they ain't gonna be happy with that. It is an illusion, it is a self deception. I told you, just 'cause it looks like gold, don't make it gold. Sometimes it can be the shiniest thing out there, but it could be fake gold. And I don't care where they found them. They could find them on the other side of the world. It don't matter. It's like I can adapt. I can adapt to this. I can adapt to this. Adapt to what? They're only wasting their own time. The masculine on the look, always searching, but always finds chaos and conflict. I don't know. And then finds out that ain't for me. That ain't the person for me. And that's why they can't find their perfect person, because it's not an outward search. They're going to keep finding person after person after person and being disappointed, disappointed, disappointed. And I don't care how much money they have, and I don't care what they look like, and I don't care, but they're not, they're void. It's void. If someone doesn't know how to live alone, they're not going to know how to live with someone. I'm just saying. And if they don't know how to live within their own skin, they are wasting their time. It's an endless search. That's what Spirit's saying. They're in survivor mode. That's what they're in. It's like, I gotta have a soulmate. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. Spirit's like, no, you don't. What you need is to go within. That's the last thing you need. Insight is what you need. This is a person who just ghosts people, abandons people, and moves on to the next person in search of what? It's like lost in space, like Dr. Spock, and you know what I mean? It's like lost in space. That's a pretty big universe. And like spirit comes along and makes you cross paths with the perfect person according to the universe. And you just ghost them, turn your back on them. It's not about the person. It's not about the person who gets, it's their own insecurities. It's having to prove themselves. It's one upping. It's like, I'm going to do better than you. I'll get someone better than you. This is ridiculous. It just saying it's an endless search. If you can't be happy with what God gives you, you ain't going to be happy with anything else out there. I'm just saying, if it's aligned and charted by the stars, and this person's like, oh, there's got to be something better else out there, they all the stars glitter. At the end of the day, until a person is content, self-content, and is good within their own souls, you would never be void anyway. But they search because they are void, looking for someone else to fill that void. Do the work. Someone needs to do the work. Because whatever it is, it ends up in a tower. You're not going to find better than what God delivers you. I'm just saying. Take care.